This is Dan Dixie reporting for Press for Truth. The image that you're looking at right here is from an ad campaign that was launched from a fashion company called Zara. Here in the campaign, they are depicting mannequins that are, draped in white plastic, and they are surrounded by rubble. And this has caused a lot of pro-Palestinian activists to start boycotting the company. Here we see the store in Montreal was, covered in graffiti that says, "You effed with the wrong generation." They're going around, actually entering the Zara stores, chanting, "Shame on them, shame on them," all because of these particular images, which they say was meant to, poke fun at the people of Gaza who suffered at the hands of this massacre. The only problem with this, ladies and gentlemen, is that this ad campaign was launched back in September, a month before this massacre actually occurred. So this hashtag boycott Zara campaign, which is gaining pace in Canada by these pro-Palestinian activists, is based on a nothing burger. It's nonsense. Look at these people. This is the racist, Islamophobic head designer of Zara. Boycott Zara, as it's now trending. Here you have people walking into the stores, with fake dead babies wrapped in white plastic because they're all offended by this campaign, which, again, was launched way before this massacre even happened. So these people are gravely mistaken about this company. Here they are again, entering the stores with their Palestinian flags, demanding that everybody boycott Zara. Meanwhile, the company itself, Zara, they regret this misunderstanding. Unfortunately, they're practically apologizing for this over this ad campaign after pro-Palestinian activists claimed that plastic-wrapped mannequins were mocking the deaths in Gaza. But the clothing giant says it was shot a month before these Hamas attacks, so it's just absolutely ridiculous. Meanwhile, here you have a actual fashion show that is going on right now, which I find to be quite bizarre and graphic. It's using the actual survivors of the massacre in the fashion show. This lady had her fiance was killed. Here he is, and here she is pictured with her wedding dress and a bullet hole to the heart. This lady, her husband was killed in the attacks, and here she is seen with the white dress covered in blood and a bullet hole to her head. Here she is seen with her husband. This is the famous lady in the red scarf who was seen running away from the festival. Here's that same woman taking place in this fashion show with the, white doves of peace headdress and an Israeli flag dress that she's wearing. This lady, she had to cover herself in the blood of the victims surrounding her and play dead. And here she is taking part in this fashion show wearing an artillery dress. This dress is just covered in bullet shells. And this one is perhaps the most graphic and bizarre. This woman strips off her coat and eventual dress to reveal a blood-soaked bodysuit that is meant to represent the rape of Israeli women. This is a fashion show that's going on right now. I find this rather bizarre. This is the woman's husband who was killed in front of her exactly 1 month before their wedding day. Here they are. She's seen with the bullet hole to her chest. And again, this is graphic and just bizarre. Look at these images, ladies and gentlemen. Now, so here you have this real thing going on, and this nothing burger of a situation with Zara going on, and these pro-Palestinian activists who are going and boycotting this. Meanwhile, what everybody needs to do here is take a step back and remember what we reported on over 2 months ago now, and what the New York Times caught up with back in December 1st of this year, is that Israel knew. There was Operation Jericho Wall. This is a document that came out which detailed the Hamas attack that was revealed 1 year in advance, ladies and gentlemen. So it was the Mossad, it was the Israeli intelligence who knew about this all along, not companies like Zara, who released this thing, their campaign, before the attacks And all these people's anger is directed in the wrong direction. They should be pointing the finger of blame directly at the Mossad and those criminal elements within the intelligence communities who helped them. So we're going to be talking about all of this, guys, and much, much more in this video. But considering this war in the Middle East is showing no signs of slowing right now, I think it's a good time to remind you about my friends over here at Patriot Gold Group. Guys, when you call this number right up here on the top right of the screen, 1-888-270-8670 during these business hours, you get connected with a free consultant, a live investor guide. This is not some AI chatbot. This is a real person who's going to help you with the plan moving forward. What these guys do is they do IRAs and 401ks that are backed by silver and gold. It's awesome. This is a great hedge against inflation. This is a hedge against the dollar crash, which we know is coming. This is a great way to get your hands on some real tangible assets, real money, guys. They're top-notch rated consumer affairs company 5 years in a row. They're rated #1. So again, when you call this number, 1-888-270-8670 during these business hours, again, you'll get connected with a free investor's guide who will help you set up a plan moving forward. This is a affiliate link. When you purchase gold through these guys, you're not only helping yourself for hedging yourself against what we know is coming down the pike, but you're also helping me here at Press for Truth in the field of alternative media. So it's truly a win-win situation, guys. Please check that top link in the description below and check out my friends at Patriot Gold Group. All right, we're going to start with this this boycott. Zara gains pace in Canada as these pro-Palestinian activists deface stores. They staging sit-ins here amid this claims that the fashion chain knew that the campaign is making fun of children who have been killed in Gaza. Activists are calling for a boycott on the fashion chain Zara in Canada following a new promotional campaign that they say is mocking the deaths of children in Gaza. Footage shared on social media showed pro-Palestinian demonstrators outside a store in Canada with flags, and a video captioned, "Boycott Zara, shame on them," they're chanting. A store in Montreal was shown with the chain Zara's branding graffitied over with Gaza with the message, "Free Palestine." In other videos, you've got activists highlighting the recent campaign, which has since been removed, which saw a model dressed in black jacket stood in front of a white background, including debris and a mannequin wrapped in white. It was the most disgusting collection I've ever seen. They're making fun of us. They're making fun of children who have been killed and our houses which have been destroyed, these activists say. So in response here, Zara chimes in. They took down this campaign. They issued a statement saying, after listening to the comments regarding the latest Zara Atelier campaign, the jacket it was called, we would like to share the following with our customers. Zara said the shoot was conceived in July and photographed in September, showing models against unfinished sculptures in a workshop to showcase craft-made garments in an artistic context. Unfortunately, some customers felt offended by these images, which have now been removed, and saw in them something far from what was intended when they were created. Zara regrets that misunderstanding, and we affirm our deepest respect towards everyone, the statement read. So, unfortunately, the company is basically apologizing for the over-emotional reaction of these pro-Palestinian activists who just jumped all over the company. And as I said, who are starting to try to get this boycott Zara trending right now. Meanwhile, as I said, there's this truly what I would feel is a bizarre fashion show going on right now. I mean, what do you guys think of these images? I mean, everybody mourns in different ways, so there's nothing against these people and what they're doing, but for me, it's just bizarre that there would be a show like this going on and nobody's, questioning it or saying anything about it. Meanwhile, they're boycotting Zara for something that has absolutely nothing to do with this massacre. I mean, the bodysuit soaked in blood representing rape is just bizarre to me. There's beauty and bravery in the face of Hamas. Survivors of the October 7 massacre put on an extraordinary fashion show with outfits including wedding dresses worn by the models whose fiancés died while saving lives, and the bride with the bullet wound like her executed husband. And again, I'll put links to all of this in the description below. But I don't know, what do you guys think about this particular fashion show that is going on with the actual survivors of the attack? I just find it kind of gory and weird and bizarre. And you compare this to this fashion show, I should say fashion campaign that was launched by the company Zara, which these pro-Palestinian activists have just lost it over. And it's all based on nothing, you know. As they said, the campaign came out well before the massacre, so this is a big nothing burger. It's just absolutely insane. Meanwhile, instead of, you know, boycotting Zara, maybe they ought to be looking at, like, you know, maybe the Mossad and the CIA and those who were actually involved with the slaughtering that took place there. Guys, if you didn't see my video, please check this one out. On Friday, December 1st, 2023, the New York Times reported that Israel knew of the Hamas attack 1 year in advance, suggesting that Israeli intelligence allowed this attack to happen in order to justify their retaliation at the Gaza Strip. This New York Times report vindicates Press for Truth, who reported the same thing on October 9th, nearly 2 months prior. In this video, Dan Dix of Press for Truth covers this now not so breaking news that the MSM has taken almost 2 months to figure out. Hopefully these boycott Zara activists figure this out as well. This is the main takeaway from this tragic event, ladies and gentlemen. So I just wanted to bring all of this to your attention. Again, let me know what you think in the comment section below about this particular fashion show and this one being now boycotted by the pro-Palestinian activists. Once again, don't forget to check out my friends at Patriot Gold Group. You call this number, 1-888-270-8670. During these business hours, you will talk to a real live person who's going to help you figure out a financial plan moving forward that's really going to set you up for what we know is coming down the pike in 2024. So be sure to check that out, guys. Top link in the description below. And that's all for today, guys. Just wanted to bring all of this to your attention. Please click that thumbs up button. Share this video with your friends and your family who you think need to see it the most. And stay tuned, guys. We're going to have more video reports coming soon. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth. We all want truth. The truth will set you free.